baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. David Robertson gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission to lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Segura fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Just getting started here in Philly. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early they'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Bryce Harper becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Digging in, Reese Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full. And ready for his first at-bat, Wilson Contreras. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 3. The 0-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The 1-2 fouled off. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Maikel.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, number 73. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Almora is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Robertson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as we call on our list of team leaders, we find that he checks in with the 5th highest total this year on this Cubs ball club. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Schwarber. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one, but they're up 1-0. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Runners on the move for second. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. No balls and a strike to count. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Zobrist is off of first with 2 away. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right
now
there.
Batting.
He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Vince Velasquez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Velasquez has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Zobrist moving to his left. One away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's Zobrist now at second. Fielded cleanly and quickly. There are two away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Michael.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras gathers, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Hayward blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Velasquez is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Man at second with 1 down, and in the bat next is Albert Almora. This is line to left. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter,
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Schwarber stands at second with 2 gone. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
second baseman,
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Philly error, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now batting, number 73.
Coming to the plate now, number 73. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Logan Morrison.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 7 homers, and a dozen RBIs. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. 8th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Gene Segura standing in. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Contreras is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Blake Parker
please.
will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 53.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. From the stretch. Popped him up. Franco has a play. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul. Count remains at 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Now the pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. And now Bryce Harper. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. The 0-1 delivery. Lined into right, a base hit. The throw to third. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. No balls and 1 strike.
Schwarber.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Nicholas Castellanos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. A dozen home runs and 29 driven in. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Now to the plate, Albert Almora. First pitch on its way. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Corey Garrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
36, Corey Garrett.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
He's set and the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Philadelphia, the center fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 73.
Stepping into the box, number 73. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Javier Baez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
0-2 count and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem
now
for the second out.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
He set the payoff pitch, and another foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Josh Harrison is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Harrison.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Super play
The
right
batter,
there
number
from the
2.
shortstop. Talk about
Shortstop,
showing off those
G.
hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The right fielder.
Well, talk about
3.
having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Segura is digging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does. Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 31. Corey Dickerson.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch is popped up. Contreras is there, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 8 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 2. Adam Morgan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. An impressive 4 for 7. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on the first to take care of them, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Blake Parker earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. Adam Morgan wraps it up for the save, his fifth of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight: